I was going, and then you told me you were going to let me go.
You
I had already
paused.
started. Yes, because I wanted to
for dramatic
pause
effect.
For dramatic effect.
Okay. Hey, welcome to On the Couch. My name is Josh. This is my wife.
Oh, thought I was going to introduce myself.
I was going to say this is my wife, and then you're going to say Jocelyn.
Oh, that's different. We haven't done
No,
that
I
before.
should have told
wasn't
you that.
ready.
I tried to.
wasn't ready.
This is what I tried to like be spontaneous and do something crazy. Maybe I should just stick to the script and do the same thing every time.
I'm Jocelyn.
She's Jocelyn, and I'm told that you have a producer. Acting like in my ear, like there's somebody talking to me.
Yeah.
That you have a producer's note.
I do have one producer's note.
Okay.
From last time.
Okay.
I said I didn't know if my dad watches us. I gave my mom credit, but I said I didn't know that if my dad did, and I would like to let it be known. My dad listens to us.
Yes.
While he's working.
Yes.
He doesn't watch, but he listens. So we'll
Kevin
give him
Jelly,
the credit.
thank you for.
Also, I think your dad watches. I think we found that out too. So.
Oh, really? Did we? Oh,
yeah, when we were
I missed that. Oh, thanks, Dad, and dads, plural, both dads.
That
watch.
gets us 3 viewers.
Your mom, your dad, and my dad.
Yes, your mom's too busy. Otherwise, I'm sure she would too.
Yes, she is too busy running for school board. Jocelyn Coan for school board. If you live in Anoka,
Hennepin.
if you live in Champlin, Dayton, and Western Coon Rapids on November 4th, I think is when the election is. Jocelyn Coan for school board.
Cohen.
That's our sponsor plug for the day. Also brought to you by joshcoan.com. If you need any video, if you have any video needs, go to joshcoan.com, and he'll get you set up with some cool videos at a great price. Today, I had a producer's note too. I forgot about it.
Oh.
If you have any questions for us or topics you would like us to discuss, you can mention in the comments below. And let us know if there's anything that you want us to talk about. We have all sorts of really good ideas, but this podcast is for you. It's really not about us. It's about you, our loyal fans. And so we want to, if there's anything you guys want to talk about or questions you have, let us know in the chat. We'll try to answer some in the chat, or maybe even do a full podcast about if you got a topic that we want to talk about. And I'm going to not keep saying that we're apologize for the long time in between. That's just what we do.
I think we just need to just own it.
But so because of that, you really need to subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications so you know when
really
we're live.
Going all out.
I'm just saying,
you're being like an official YouTuber.
No, again, it's for you guys, the audience, because we don't post. I can't say every Monday at noon. That's when, it's gonna kind of be sporadic.
I would like to clarify something, just for the record. Now that we are in this new season,
I think it's just this season now. It's not new anymore. We've been
now that we're in this season.
Yeah.
When I've talked to people recently, I think some people are under the impression that we're trying to make this podcast our new day job. And
yeah, maybe we should.
No.
Well,
that's not what's happening.
Yeah, I think it's important to know that we did not quit our jobs to become full-time podcasters.
Yes.
Because I think that's it's not a good.
No, I would like that to be clarified. That's not what's happening here.
Yeah, I mean, if
we just happen to have a lot of time, just the two of us.
Yeah.
And we can only share so many opinions with each other before we get sick of it. So.
Well, and this is a time when we're setting aside time to connect, to talk, the two of us.
No, that's not what's happening here.
Oh, well, that's what I thought was happening.
Oh, well,
I mean, if somebody wants to sponsor us and we can make lots of money out of it, that's great. But yes, this is not.
Right. I wouldn't turn that down, but I'm just saying for the record.
For the record, we're not that.
That feels very.
I was gonna say delusional.
I'm not Gen
which
Z.
seems
it
harsh
feels
in
like
case
something
somebody
Gen
does
Z
that.
would do.
Yeah. But we're didn't we're going to start this podcast and we don't need jobs. No, I'm doing video stuff and we're still this is not what we're trying to get rich off of, for the record.
Yeah, I just feel like that needs to be clarified.
Okay. No, that's good. I think that's great. Today.
Felt like a time where you should clap to move on. The millennial clap.
Yeah. You don't really, for the record, you don't do that when you have a microphone.
Yeah, I'm sure it was very loud.
Because it's really loud, and then it would be
and
hard
where
to.
You cut things.
I mean, it was good that you weren't talking while you did it, because sometimes millennials do that. I'm a millennial too. We do that. We start to talk, but like you clap as you're talking,
and then you can't hear.
And then it's impossible to like edit because your mic picks up the clap over what you're saying, and it's just a mess. Or when we at the start of a video, you might clap to like sync up multiple cameras or something.
I did know that.
Or the audio, which I guess we do record the audio separate. So Premiere Pro does it automatically. It can sync, which is pretty cool.
I think that we should move on.
I'm just saying. So I was gonna say thank you for the clap, but it really didn't do it. Okay, we don't have time to waste here. We have a very important topic to talk about. It's a really big spicy topic. I'm just kidding. We're just doing hot takes.
Oh, my phone's dying.
And so as we were
it's not like dead.
This is a good question. What percentage is it at?
17.
So comment in the comments. This is how you get engagement. At what percentage is your phone battery considered dying to you? Because I don't think I ever get mine. If mine ever gets below 40%, I try to find an outlet as soon as I can.
It's probably why your phone battery sucks, because you have to let it die.
I know, but I can't let it die. It probably sucks because it's an iPhone 12 mini. So, which is at 20%.
Which is 20%. But if it's red, it's bad.
I know.
But sometimes I like to live on the edge and just keep using it.
I don't. I hate that. I know people that I've never seen their battery like above 10%.
Yes, well,
I don't know if they watch this podcast, but if they do, yes, I'm talking about you.
I plug it in every night.
Like people that you have to like, if you're with them, they have to be near an outlet because their phone's dying. So they're like, I gotta go plug that in.
Well, we're fine. I'm at 17.
17 will definitely get us through. Definitely get us through this episode. Today, we're just gonna do some hot takes, and we're gonna share some hot takes that we have. We both have a few, and we're gonna share it and talk about it. And then you guys can let us know what you think, or if you have any hot takes as well. Should I start, or do you want to start, babe?
Well, looking at your list, you look like you have a lot more than I do. So why don't you start?
I do have a lot, because I over-prepare. I like to be prepared for things, so I'd rather have too many than not enough.
Mine are mostly food related.
Mine are mostly sports related. In fact, they were all sports related, and then I was like, let me try to mix it up a little bit and get some non-sports takes in there. So I'll start because I got more, and I'm just gonna run through a few sports takes that I don't think need a lot of conversation here.
No, I'm probably not gonna argue.
You can chime in if you want. I would hope that you agree with me on at least some of these. Just real quick, Randy Moss is better than Jerry Rice. I'm not sorry. Randy Moss is the GOAT. Jerry Rice has the numbers. He has the Super Bowls. I don't care. I've watched them both play. Randy Moss could do more, was capable of more.
I was looking for his jersey so I could grab it, but you have too many on this wall.
I have a Patriots Moss jersey here. My Vikings Moss jersey is back further. Someday I'll show you guys the jerseys I have here. I think I even have a Raiders Moss jersey.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Somewhere. That's how dedicated I am. But Moss, absolutely the GOAT. Look at the quarterbacks he played with versus Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, and Steve Young. It's honestly, you put those two up against each other, it's not even close who was the better receiver. Obviously, Rice has the Super Bowls, fine. Randy Moss is the GOAT.
Okay, next.
These are obviously, they come across as biased. Local Minnesota.
They are a little bit biased.
No, but they're not though. As a Minnesota sports fan, we watch more Minnesota sports than the rest of the nation. The rest of the nation just doesn't watch Minnesota enough to have an adequate take on Minnesota sports. Okay? KG is better than Tim Duncan. I know Tim Duncan has the rings. KG only has the one, and he won it in Boston with Paul Pierce and Ray Allen. But if you look at what KG played with his career versus what Tim Duncan had, coach and teammates, KG did so much with so little. Absolutely incredible. I'll take KG over Tim Duncan all day, every day. Last one in this category, and then I'll let you get some. Kobe is better than LeBron. I'm not even going to say MJ over LeBron because everybody knows that's true. That's not a hot take. That's just the truth. Give me Kobe Bryant over LeBron James every single time. He's got the killer instinct. He's got more rings. I don't care about the scoring title. That's a longevity thing. Was Was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar your GOAT before LeBron passed him? No. So don't tell me LeBron's the GOAT just because he has more points. Kobe's the GOAT. Kobe's the second best player of all time. Jordan's 1. Kobe's 2. You can put LeBron at 3. That's fine. But he's not better than Kobe.
Do you think... This feels like a bad thing to ask. Do you think him dying young helped his legacy or hurt his legacy? I think it helped his legacy because, which granted he was doing pretty well after retirement. He won an Oscar. He won an Oscar. That's insane. Yeah.
So
he was doing things. He was obviously coaching and helping.
His daughter would be in the WNBA right now.
Yeah, she would be the star of the WNBA right now. Well, no.
Right? Wasn't she? Because
no, not yet. She'd be in college right now.
I thought she would have been at college last year with UConn. I thought that was part of because UConn was her dream, and they won a championship last year, and she would have been there.
Yeah, but don't female players have to stay more than 1 year?
Oh, that's right. Female players have to.
Look who knows more about sports.
Yes, you're right. So I think she would have been a freshman last year.
Anyways,
what the math was.
I'm just saying, when you die on top. Yes. Granted, he had retired, but he hadn't done. I don't know.
Well, no, and you can't say bad stuff about him now. Yeah. Like, I mean, maybe people are starting to now, but like when he's dead, like you can't. And then, his jerseys, his shoes, the value all went incredibly through the roof.
Yeah.
Because he was gone. But I mean, maybe it did. But on the court, if I'm trying to win a championship, give me Kobe Bryant over LeBron James every single day. And you play to win championships, right? Right? Is that why you play basketball?
Right.
To win championships?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Jordan has 6, Kobe has 5.
Millions doesn't hurt either.
No.
Okay. I think
I have more, but we'll let you go.
My turn.
I know, we're gonna let you go.
Well, I was going, and then you told me you were gonna let me go.
You paused.
I'd already started. Yes, because I wanted to
for dramatic
pause
effect.
For dramatic effect. For my
sorry,
first
I ruined the drama. I'm sorry.
Pasta is overrated.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Is a poor man's food that restaurants have tricked you into paying $20+ for, and it costs them nothing. Well, okay, not nothing, but you know what I'm saying.
I was a little hurt when you said that pasta is overrated, but when you called it a poor man's food that we charge a lot for. I love it. Love it.
That's literally what it is.
It's super cheap to make.
There's depending on the version of the pasta. Yes, that's literally what peasants had and made, and they would just add whatever ingredients they had to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So, because it was just flour, egg, and water. That's all you need to make pasta, FYI. Maybe some salt.
Should we make our own pasta?
I've thought about it, but I don't know how to make it gluten-free
though. Yeah.
That feels tricky to me. So it is, and I just don't even think it's that good. It would not be my choice
it's good,
of carb on any day. That would not be at the top of my list. I personally make really good pasta.
Yes.
So I'm definitely not ever going to pay for it at a restaurant. Because
valid. The best pasta I've ever had is that you make a garlic white sauce something or another. Mm-hmm. It's the best pasta I've ever had. But yes, I agree. It's just when it's such a common even that it's just such a common favorite food. Like if you ask people what their favorite food are, like pasta. It's really good.
No, it's not. Why would you choose pasta when potatoes are right there?
Pasta can be so many different, like mac and cheese.
Potatoes. Do you know all the different ways you can cook a potato?
I know a few ways.
Also, do you consider mac and cheese?
It's a pasta. You got noodles and sauce.
You got noodles, but yeah.
I mean, there's a very slight difference between mac and cheese and Alfredo.
No, you're right. When people say pasta,
That's why I think pasta is great, is because it can mean so many different things.
Yeah, which it can. But I just think
I think it's good.
Majority of them outside of mac and cheese.
I think it's very overpriced.
The majority of them are
when
overrated.
you go out to a fancy restaurant and you pay that much money for pasta, when noodles are, I don't know how much. When you buy pasta noodles at the store,
they're like $1 for a whole pack.
And then you throw in some sauce of some sort that's also not that expensive.
Unless the restaurant is giving you homemade pasta, which I would say probably 95% of restaurants
not the restaurants
don't
I
do.
go
Not
to.
the restaurants
I can't afford those restaurants.
But unless they're making homemade pasta.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're probably right.
I am right.
Well, yeah, of course. You're always right.
Yes.
Always. Do you have another one, or do you want me to go?
I have a few more, but you look like you have a lot. So
well, I have a lot. They're against sports though, but I just think on the LeBron James thing.
Oh boy.
The NBA is a hot take. I don't know if it's not even that hot.
I don't think it's a hot take.
The NBA.
I can read it. I don't think it's a hot take.
The NBA media coverage needs to move on from yesterday's superstars.
Well, the NBA needs to...
We don't need LeBron and Curry and KD on every primetime game. There are too many young stars in the league.
Yeah, but they picked the wrong young stars.
I know, for some reason they love SGA.
Well, they love SGA. They loved Ja Morant. They were all in on Ja Morant being everywhere.
Yes.
And even after he got in trouble once, they still said, okay, Ja Morant. So I just think the NBA in general,
they're like no gun gestures to celebrate. So then he did a grenade, and they're just like, we're gonna leave him alone.
Bombs are fine. Guns, no, but bombs are fine. Yes.
Yeah, Adam Silver is terrible.
Yes. The NBA is
if you see this, Adam Silver
is sinking, and they need to revamp.
Yes, I'm not an Adam Silver fan. I don't think he's he just did whatever LeBron.
No, you have to adapt.
Yes.
Adapt or die.
There's so many great stars throughout the league and everywhere.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. What else you
got? Well, NASCAR is great. That's my
hot take.
That's my hot take. We were watching a race today, and I was thinking, you know what? NASCAR is pretty great.
You know what? I will say, I do think the more you know about NASCAR, the more impressive it is. Because when you don't know anything about it, you think, okay, they're just driving in circles, but there are a lot of intricacies and strategies and different things.
Yeah.
So I will give you that. However, I still don't think sitting through a 4-hour race is...
I mean, it's not for everyone.
No, it's not for everyone.
But I will say the strategies, just the fact, like, building the cars and, like, adjusting the cars and that, and then, fuel, tires, the drivers themselves as you get to know them, drivers you like, drivers you hate, Denny Hamlin. You root for guys, you cheer when certain guys crash, and you can do it. So here's the thing. I was thinking about this. In NASCAR, you can cheer when a guy crashes because they're out of the race, but they don't get hurt. Typically, NASCAR is very safe, especially over the last, we'll say 24 years since Dale Earnhardt died. They have put so much into safety and so many requirements that people walk away from the craziest crashes and don't even, and like sometimes you get, a little injured, like a broken leg, or you get some stuff sometimes.
Not very often, though.
But not very often. Normally they walk away just fine. And so you can cheer when they crash. It's not like in other sports, you don't cheer when a player gets injured. Like that's terrible, no matter who it is. Yeah. You don't ever want to see them get hurt. NASCAR, you can cheer, you can watch them hit the wall, and you can cheer knowing they're okay. They're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So NASCAR's great. Give it a chance.
Okay. I just read your next one. I like that.
Teaser coming up. Stay tuned.
Ready for my next one?
Yeah.
Also food related. Sourdough is a cult.
What do you mean? What does that mean that it's a cult?
I don't know if
I don't know if you're wrong.
We're on probably different sides of social media.
Yes.
Or at least I was. I have not been on social media this month, but
although I am on celiac and gluten-free TikTok now.
Yeah.
And there's some crossover between sourdough and gluten-free.
Well, I don't know if you've ever gotten, and even people that I know personally that have taken on the mantle of making sourdough, and it really is insane.
Yeah.
And their sourdough becomes their entire life, and they have to feed it. It's like a freaking pet. You have to
feed it? What do you feed it?
I think it's more like flour and water. I don't know, because I don't know. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to click on
I would think of someone that likes
TikToks.
Bacon as much as you, though, would get into that.
But that's the thing. I like baking.
Wasn't that turtle in San Francisco? Wasn't that a sourdough turtle? The one I have a picture of?
Oh, in San Francisco. Yeah. I like baking, but I want to bake when I want to, not when my little mother dough that's on the counter is telling me, feed me. Like, that's weird.
I just think of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I know,
Gina
but
gets
it's so true though. It takes over
and the way that
their entire lives.
They wanted to crucify her for killing that mother dough.
Yes, and it takes over their entire lives, and their entire lives are sourdough, and then at the end, you're left with this loaf of bread that has this ridiculously hard crust on the outside that's going to scrape your entire mouth. So it's not even... It does
kind of hurt the roof of your mouth a little bit, yeah.
Why do you want that? I can make a fresh loaf of bread, non-sourdough, and it's delicious. That's fine. But there's no need. It's honestly it's probably easier than... Regular bread is so easy, especially if you have a stand mixer. Then you don't have to knead it. But it's so easy, and you don't have to, oh my goodness, it's midnight, and I haven't fed my sourdough, so I better get up out of bed and go feed, like, It's weird. It's weird. And they just get so intense about their sourdough, and I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, this might be a shot at, I don't know who watches our podcast, but like...
It's okay, my dad doesn't make sourdough.
No, I meant more like, which I don't think your parents are this way about their dogs either, but people that like, they think of their dogs as like children.
Oh, yeah.
And then just like the extra like responsibility and like, when, I'm not gonna know the whole story, but somebody was like, had to take off work because it was their dog's birthday. And like this whole thing, and I'm like, you realize it's a dog, right? And they probably don't actually know that it's their birthday.
Yes, that's how people are about sourdough.
But to be like that about bread,
to celebrate their sourdough's birthday. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I think it's weird.
Once again, you're right.
And I think it's cultish.
Once again, you're right. You're batting 1,000, babe.
Behavior. Thank you.
Your hot takes are so good.
They are few but mighty.
Okay, my next hot take, and this will be my last sports one.
I don't think it's even that hot of a take. Well, I think it's just a straight fact.
It is a hot take because if you look on the internet, they're not going to agree with me.
I know, but
most people don't.
Yeah, but the internet's really dumb.
Yes, but that's our audience right now, so don't insult.
Not these people.
The people that that's true. The people that watch ours are not dumb. Yes. They would not be watching ours if they were dumb. Smart people listen to our podcast. But this is my hot take, is that specifically...
I just read that one. That's funny.
Specifically, if you are a Minnesota sports fan, watch the women. The women...
Sorry, I know you told me not to clap, but...
Yeah. It's okay. Pause for dramatic effect. The women are better. They actually win championships. And this is, in general, as a sports fan, if you're not watching women's sports, you're missing out. The men's sports are great. Right, I love them all. But especially when you're in Minnesota, like...
Specifically basketball.
Basketball. I mean, basketball is more my sport.
Yes.
Obviously, the hockey team won back-to-back championships.
Absolutely.
The Wild, I don't think have won a playoff game in, I don't know, the last time.
They won a game. They didn't win a series.
They won a game. They haven't won a series. They've won one series, I think, since 2004. Or 2003, something like that. It's been a while. Okay. I don't know if that's true. Fact check me, whatever. They don't win a lot in the playoffs, and they don't make it
out of the first round.
The Lynx have won 4 championships, and
should be 5 for the record. I'm not over last year.
They should have won last year. They'll win it this year, though. I'm just saying, if you're a Minnesota sports fan,
the commissioner does not like Minnesota.
Oh man, we never win. We don't do this. They get close. They win the championship. I mean, I don't know what the Twins playoff drought was until a couple of years ago. They finally won a playoff series. There are only men's championship ever, and that was 30 years ago.
Yes, before I was born.
Almost 40 years ago now, right?
Before I was born.
Was the first one, yeah. 91.
I'm not almost 40 for the record, but before
I was thinking born. Even their first one was almost 40 years ago.
Yes.
Because I was 87. The last one was before you were born. You've never even seen.
Yes.
a men's Minnesota Sports Championship.
Team win a championship.
I was working for the Lynx when they won their second championship and got to be there for the parade. Might be the only championship parade I will ever be a part of as a Minnesota sports fan. Mm-hmm. I almost drove over to Oklahoma City to go to the Thunder one, even though I hate the Thunder. But because we were in Tulsa when they won the championship, I was like, even though I hate, maybe I could.
Except for it was like 100 degrees outside.
Yeah. Also, I don't like the Thunder, so it would have been a terrible parade.
Yes.
But that's, if you're so like, oh man, a Minnesota sports fan, we can never win a championship. We can never watch the women. I promise you.
Okay, not only that, but it's, if you like actual basketball,
yes,
women's basketball is better, specifically the Lynx, because they play better basketball because they don't have. They can't match the men's athleticism.
Yeah.
But because of that, they don't just go play ISO on every single time down the court.
They play defense. They rotate the ball.
Yes.
They take good shots. The mid range still exists basketball. In the WNBA.
Yes.
Courtney Williams,
yes.
Stud Buds. Her mid
range is insane.
Is incredible.
Every time I want to yell at her because she takes 2 steps in from the 3-point line and takes a shot, and I'm like, "What are you doing? That's a terrible shot." But she makes it. Yes. She's so good at the mid range.
The NBA will come. The mid range will come back in the NBA soon. SGA kind of brought a little bit, although he was just shooting free throws. But mid range is so deadly because they run you off the 3-point line, and then they try to get you down to the shot blocker. But if you pull up from the mid-range, the shot blocker doesn't get up there. This is why the mid-range is so deadly. So yes, the WNBA, specifically the Lynx, is better basketball. Like the game of basketball. Like they play it better. They actually call moving screens.
The refs are just as
officiating
bad,
in is not good.
Yeah,
but I saw somebody on TikTok posted like.
Although, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like somebody on TikTok posted like some women's basketball player that was like freaking out at a ref. And it said something about like, this is why nobody watches the league because they're so emotional. I was like, and they like freak out. I was like, this is every single NBA
Have you ever seen
player.
Luka Doncic play
every single
basketball game?
LeBron James legitimately throws temper tantrums.
Yeah, he stomped
when he doesn't
his
get his
feet
way. He literally was jumping up and, like.
Yes, but I will say if they don't
if
they don't get a new commissioner, the WNBA,
yes,
they're in trouble.
Yes, their commissioner's worse than Adam Silver in the
NBA. She needs to, in case you're listening.
I'm sure she doesn't watch. I got a Lynx hat on. She doesn't like the Lynx.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like the Lynx. But they are trying to replicate the NBA, but for women. Instead of looking at, okay, hey, we are not the NBA, so how can we use our differences to our advantage?
Yes.
And I think you saw that with the Unrivaled League this year, and the success of that showed that, okay, you don't have to duplicate what's being done already. Do something different. And putting 3 new franchises around the country is not the way to grow the WNBA.
No,
I mean, technically it is growing because you have more teams, but it's not the way to grow the success.
Two of the 3 cities already had teams
and they failed.
That failed.
Yes.
So like that city, yes, the league is different now. It's better now. There's more talent in the league. You got Caitlin Clark, obviously. They'll sell out the 2 times they play the Fever, but.
And Paige Beckers. I mean, that's Minnesota specifically, but.
Yeah, but I'm talking about those other markets. Every team is going to sell out.
Oh.
The Lynx sell out, are close to sellouts on every game.
Yeah.
But Lynx fans are different. They're best fans in the W, as they say.
Should have worn my t-shirt today.
Yes. Maybe next time.
Okay, this
you got another one?
Is also food related.
That was my last sports one. I could go more, but the rest I have are not sports.
Well, this is my last food one.
Okay.
It's also my last actual hot take.
Well, we'll see.
This is very Minnesota specific.
Okay.
Juicy Lucy's are overrated.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that?
Because here's the thing.
What's wrong with a Juicy Lucy?
It's a novelty idea.
Yes.
But having burning hot cheese inside of your hamburger is not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Having cheese on top of your burger is just fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then I'm not going to have scalding burns down my chin because this cheese is oozing out of my burger. And it does not add anything to
Can't say it doesn't add anything.
No, it doesn't. Because why? What's the difference between having cheese on top?
Because it's in the burger.
No, but that's just stupid. It's
stupid.
No, okay, well, it's not smart because it doesn't add anything It doesn't add anything. It's a novelty idea, which makes it fun.
Yes, it's fun
to have once.
It's fun.
But if I'm given a choice on a burger, I'm never going to pick that burger. It adds nothing. You just made it more complicated and more difficult to eat.
It's interesting because I'm a fan of like logic, efficient.
Yes,
like
you should understand
the best way. There's a reason everybody puts their cheese on top because that's the most efficient, effective. Yes. It's easier to cook. It's safer. It's everything. But the novelty of oh my goodness, there's cheese inside this burger. I feel like that
you're
makes
falling for the propaganda.
It's not. It's fun.
Since when do you like things because they're fun?
Some things I like that are fun. I don't know.
Well, it's true.
No, I mean, for the record, my wife is always right about everything, so you're not wrong. I just think sometimes it's okay to have a little fun. Put some cheese in your burger.
I agree with that. I think
that's what I'm surprised that you're
the fun, but I think that I'm not going to choose to eat one ever again.
I will say this. If the Juicy Lucy burger originated in Wisconsin or Iowa,
you would hate it.
I would hate it.
Yes, you would hate it.
So I will say that. But as a Minnesotan, I can't say anything. I'm never going to say anything bad about the Juicy Lucy. I just won't. Yeah, well, I won't do it. Sorry, I won't do it.
That's fair. I will. I'm not afraid.
Okay, hot take.
Yeah.
Number whatever I'm on.
I don't know, 1 billion.
I would rather it's better to be too hot than too cold.
No, you said that backwards.
Nope.
That's not
Rewind.
That's not what you think.
It is 1 billion times better to be too cold than too hot. We're at church today. It's really hot in Minnesota today. I don't know when this will actually air, but when we shot this, it was really hot today. At church, the guy on stage said something about, say guy on stage. Like, it wasn't the pastor, okay? So I'm not downplaying a pastor by saying guy on stage. The guy he was like doing announcements or something. But he was like, if you're mad about the heat, remember this in January. And I'm like, yeah, I would rather it be below 0 than 100 degrees and humid. It probably wasn't even that hot. But
it felt like 100.
It was hot. It was,
the heat
and I
just 100.
You're sweaty. You gotta shower. There's only so many clothes you can take off in public, right? So like you can always add more clothes.
Do you know that women can go topless in Minneapolis now?
Well, what about the guy that we saw not wearing pants in Minneapolis?
Well, I think that's still
that's probably illegal, but you can do a lot of things in Minneapolis when you're on drugs.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know for sure that's the guy. He was probably on drugs.
You just went real harsh. It's a law, though.
It's a law, like legally now?
Legally, yes, that women can go topless.
Oh, well.
I don't know the point of that, but...
Good for them. Women's rights. Congratulations. Sorry, that was mean. Feels like there's more important things we should be dealing with. As a society, as a city, as a state.
You can only take off so many clothes. Yes. That's where we were.
Right? Too cold is better than too hot.
Well, here's the thing.
People complain about the cold in Minnesota, but I'd rather be too cold than too hot.
I hate being cold.
Yes.
And I am cold easily.
Yes.
But I equally hate being hot.
Yes.
So
that is a problem.
Really am my best self between like 55 and 75 degrees. I'll give you 50.
I think you're going to complain about 55. I think you would complain about 55.
No, because I can wear a hoodie or a jacket. I can do 55.
I guess it depends on what we're doing. If we're like sitting out in 55, I think you're going to get cold.
Well, I don't know.
It depends on the sun and the wind and
because there's a lot of factors.
There are a lot of factors.
But 55 to 75, I am my best self. Anything else, and I will be inside my house.
I'll take, like 70 and sunny is just great. San Diego, that's what it was every single day. But even like, I like hoodies. I like hoodie season. I'm excited for the fall when I can just throw on a hoodie and not have to worry about, am I going to be too hot wearing this? Or, I don't know. I just throw on a hoodie.
Yeah.
I'll take that. My next hot take.
How many do you have left?
I don't know. I don't have to go through all of them. We can stop at any point.
I just was curious.
No, I
only have one bonus one, and it's not really.
Oh, you do have a bonus one?
I have a bonus one, but it's not really a great.
All of my other ones were sports. So I was trying to get through some non-sports ones.
Yeah, go for it.
Ankle socks are better than tall socks. In fact, no show is even better. I know Gen Z wants to be cool and do something different than millennials, but we fought for ankle socks for a reason.
No show socks.
No show socks. Yeah. We used to like hide our, even like, I mean, but we even, just to get ankle socks was a big deal, was a big win for us. So the fact that they're trying to wear tall socks again, I think it's ridiculous.
Yes, I didn't go through wearing the teeniest, tiniest socks available out there and suffering through those falling down to just now like let all our socks hang out.
Yeah. It's just not.
Although I will say it's
not a good look.
It is convenient because your well, I don't.
Your
hair
your hair starts to rub there.
Also, not a problem.
You don't have that problem, but
not a
problem for me there because I wear ankle or no show socks.
Yes, I know. I do like a taller sock sometimes because it does help from like if your sock or your shoe is rubbing on the back of your foot. You know, sometimes that's an issue with the no show socks.
I agree, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Next hot take. Nike has not made a good shoe in over a decade.
Yep.
Nike, the best stuff that Nike's released has been the retros.
Yes.
Like, I just got a pair of Kobe 6s. They're great, but even those originally came out.
See them, they're neon.
Yes, they're orange. But even those came out over a decade ago.
Yes.
I have a couple pairs of Kobe 11s that I like that was close to a decade ago probably. But even then, like, Adidas is making better stuff.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's what happens when you get complacent.
Yeah, they're just not as good.
Yeah.
The new Jordan 40s are supposed to be pretty nice though.
Yes. Also, Nike is fumbling their marketing hardcore.
Yes, by not promoting Caitlin Clark enough.
Just in general, they're fumbling hardcore right now.
Yeah. Do you have anything else? Should I keep going? I got a couple more.
Keep going.
Okay, this one.
This one feels very personal.
Well, it became personal because I've always thought this way, but it did not matter until about a month ago. Really don't like the show Survivor. Now, I was in high school when it was like really big.
Guess what show I watched the most?
And I'd never liked it. I was always just not interested in that. Like, I don't want to live out in the woods, and I don't think it's interesting that you live in. I don't know. I never found it that interesting. But you recently, and I never really watched it. I watched one season when Sunday was on it, and she was great. I loved watching her. The rest of the show was just, Haven't watched anything since. You started watching it all of the time, nonstop. And I tried to watch some of it with you, and I just hate it. Not only do I not want to live out in the jungle, do I hate the fact that they don't eat. I just, and like live in I don't know, it's just stupid. But then the way that they like deceive and lie and backstab and like people get voted out for being too nice or for being too good at a challenge. Like you win a challenge or almost win, and then they want to vote you out because you're a threat. And I'm like, that's stupid. Like, I want to watch something where you're rewarded for doing well. Like, is that crazy to think? Like, and I want to watch.
It's not crazy, but it's boring.
Yeah, but there's a
reason why that show doesn't exist.
There's enough terrible, deceptive people winning in life in the real world. I want to watch good people succeed. Is that crazy?
No,
this is why I hated the NBA Finals, and this was so frustrating to watch Game 7 because Halliburton and the Pacers were the best story of the playoffs.
And they would have.
He was about to go off. He was going off.
Yeah, they were not.
He tore his ACL he tore his Achilles. Sorry, he tore his Achilles, and the best story, the good guys lost. And the guy that takes advantage of the refs and the rules wins the championship.
These are supposed to be your non-sports.
I know, but this is why I like the Superman movie. Because in
like,
Superman,
this is why
he's a good guy, and the good guy wins.
Sitcoms.
Okay.
Kind of the same reason, but not really at all.
Not at all, but
because they're so dumb.
They are really dumb.
And it's always like never how somebody in real life would handle a situation.
They handle it in the worst, whatever situation.
And people think that's funny, and I can't stand it. So I don't like most sitcoms.
But it's like every sitcom, that situational comedy, like that's what it is.
That's why I don't like them.
Most of them are overrated at best.
Yes.
But what else are you gonna watch? NASCAR?
Survivor.
You watch. But you're about to get through it. You've been going through it too fast.
No, there's
and
like
you skip seasons that are stupid.
Seasons,
I know, but you've been skipping them if you're like, this isn't that great.
Well, I don't know if you know this about me, but I tend to like get really fixated on
I know,
something
I'm surprised
for
you
a
have
short
not
amount
got
of
sick
time,
of
and then I get
Survivor
over it. So I'm sure it will pass.
Because when we were visiting your parents, you and your dad watched it like every night, like a lot of it.
Yeah.
I thought you'd get bored by the time I got back, but you've
little did
not
you
yet.
know, not yet.
Not yet. Do we have time for another hot take or should we be done?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I don't even know how hot this take is because as I was thinking through it,
that's not a hot take.
There's too many qualifiers, but like Superman was really, really, really good. The movie, the new Superman movie that James Gunn did was so incredibly good, and I loved it. One of the best times I've had in the theater. And I was trying to like, because DC has been not good, MCU has been phenomenal, right? So. It's always like...
I picked a pretty glass to use this time.
Yeah, that is
instead of
glass.
our gray plastic cups.
You got some weird drink in there.
It does look like murky water.
Yeah, it's healthier that way, I guess. But then I was trying to qualify, like, okay, what's this hot take about? I'm not going to say Superman was better than any MCU movie because it definitely wasn't. I was like, anything since... Because Marvel went on that run right before Endgame that was just, like, incredible.
Yeah. With,
like, Infinity War, Civil War, Black Panther, Ragnarok.
Civil War is one of the best Marvel movies of
Winter
all
Soldier's
time.
better. Winter Soldier's the second Captain America. Civil War is the one where they all fight. They're both good. But Winter Soldier's better than Civil War, for the record.
Is Civil War the one where they are all fighting on...
Yes, that's where they're all fighting on the airport. Spider-Man pops in.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I meant.
Yeah, no, it's a great movie. Civil War's, or Winter Soldier's better.
Which one is Civil War?
That's Civil War.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Civil War is the one where they're fighting at the airport. Spider-Man jumps in, all of them. Winter Soldier is the one where, like, he finds out Bucky's alive. Like, Bucky's trying to kill him.
Yeah, in my head, that's the same movie right now, so I'm really confused.
No. Civil War is Captain America 2. No. Winter Soldier is Captain America 2.
Yeah.
Civil War is Captain America 3. Bucky is a big centerpiece of the third one, too. But it's not when he's, like, the Winter Soldier, and we find out that Hydra's been in S.H.I.E.L.D. the whole time. That's... the second one.
I don't know.
Winter
now
Soldier.
I'm just confused.
That's okay. They're both good. So I was trying to figure out, okay, I was trying to say something crazy, like it's better than the MCU. But the MCU has had some of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. So I can't say it's better than anything MCU's ever done. So I was like, anything since Endgame. Well, both the last two Spider-Man movies, especially No Way Home, might be MCU's best movie, in my opinion. Maybe my favorite movie ever. So it's...
Ever?
Yes. No Way Home was incredibly well done. So much fun. Obviously, the nostalgia of seeing Toby and Andrew back on the screen.
Spoiler alert.
It's been a long time. It's okay. People have seen it. But that was incredible. So I have Superman is better than any non-Spider-Man MCU movie since Endgame. I feel like that waters down the hotness of my take a little bit. So that's not that impressive.
It's too long.
But Superman was really good. And even like I really loved Fantastic Four. I really enjoyed New Avengers, as it's called now. It was Thunderbolts when we saw it. But I think Superman was better than both of those. I just really enjoyed it. And I went in with really low expectations. I didn't think I would enjoy. I'm just not a Superman fan. I guess it was the EU. DCU has not made a lot of good movies as of late or ever. But I really enjoyed Superman.
That's fun. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks.
I also enjoyed it, and I really didn't think that I was going to.
Yeah, so
I really was not excited for the super dog, and I thought they'd handled it okay.
I thought he was great, and I don't like dogs really.
No,
I thought that was great.
But the idea of a super dog really, I know it's a comic book thing.
I think that's the thing, is it James Gunn wasn't afraid to let that movie be comic booky and be fun and cartoony and like bright colors. Like DC was so like, oh, we got to be
dark,
muted and scary and dark and earthy, and it was like, no, it's Superman. Like, have fun with it. Like, yeah, I don't know. It was great. It was fun. And James Gunn just does a good job of making things so like heartwarming, like making you care about the people that are in that movie and the dogs that are in that movie. I mean, he had people crying over a raccoon in Guardians 3. So
it's true.
So he's pretty good at what he does.
You ready for my last one?
All right, let's go.
It's probably not very good, but I
save
stand
the best
by
for
it.
last. This is
Some people just need to be punched in the face. That's my final hot take. The end.
Do you want to elaborate that on, or do you want to like just drop the mic and go home?
I mean, I don't think I have anything else to say about it.
Do you
have anything to add?
I think you're 100% right. I think
some people need consequences.
Yes.
In order to evolve and
grow as humans. And I think
getting punched in the face is a good consequence for a lot of people.
Yes. I think there are clearly people in the world that have never truly been humbled. Mm-hmm. And I think nothing humbles you quicker than just a good punch in the face.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think
I'm going to put that on my bucket list. Before I die, I just really want to punch somebody
in the face.
But like not like a setup. Like in a moment where it's necessary.
Yeah.
Probably not actually. I'd probably hurt myself if I'm being honest, but
yeah, I think in theory it sounds cooler than what it actually is. Yeah. I want to elaborate, but I'm not going to.
I don't think we need to.
Because I feel like I'm gonna get myself in trouble by saying some things maybe I shouldn't.
Maybe we'll just leave it at that.
But I think that's true. I think some people just need a good punch in the face.
Yep.
On that note, that's all we got. If you got any hot takes, drop them in the chat, I guess. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want us to talk about. If you have any questions for us, happy to answer that.
We'll see.
I will. She might not. I don't know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.